Welcome back to our Let's Play of Dragon Age Inquisition. When we last left off, we had just returned from the hinterlands, and we had a crowd in front of the this building here. I'm not sure if this will set off something, so I didn't want to approach it. Yep,
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mage!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean
Oh,
exactly?
this guy again.
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
The Chancellor is just here to cause problems.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave.
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
So far, you're the only one who's insisted we can't work together.
We might, if your Inquisition would recognize the Chantry's authority.
There is no authority until another Divine is chosen.
In due time, Andraste will be our guide, not some dazed wanderer on a mountainside.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
Is that so?
The Mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new Divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
How widespread is the violence between Mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between Mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
Oh, it has.
Don't let anyone riot while we're gone.
The walls will be standing when you return, I hope.
Oh, that was interesting.
Had granted them power over the very Fade itself. Though they sang hymns of praise
Of the way
unending,
to reverse.
Oh, Mother Giselle.
Greetings, Herald of
they
Andraste.
destroyed nothing.
How fares your quest to seal the
Created
breach?
nothing. Loved nothing.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task, such as closing the breach, is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, even her husband for a time. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Oh?
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the Chant of Light by force.
No wonder everyone is so nervous around us. Who chose that name?
Divine Justinia herself. I understand that this was not a popular decision. In any case, once the chant of light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth, and eventually the Templars.
This is a dark chapter of history for the Divine to revisit.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was Divine Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
Cool.
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next Divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some refugees come with food, while others arrive empty-handed. I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat. Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chant of Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
Farewell.
Until next time.
Alright, so let's summon the War Console. And we're going to head towards Val Royeaux? Well, however you pronounce it. Ooh, what's that? Let's see. Well, first of all, our efforts bore fruit. A portion of the profits will be passed to you and wildly held. 86 gold. Cool. That needs 6. Scout the coast. Contact with fellow cast mercenaries at our Kato came back looking like she'd crawled out of a dragon's mouth. Some of the others too, most of them wounded, all of them angry, but alive. Alive is important. They said that they're sprung from some noble's dungeon by people in eyeball armor. Assuming that's your doing, thanks. Shokahar, P.S. Good work on not being dead. P.P.S. We still haven't been paid. I got a Kunari battle axe and an amulet of power. So investigate the shards and just the Chantry. I'd like to do these other ones too, but I've been told to go to Val Royeaux, whatever it's called, as ASAP because there's a couple of people I can get there. So the remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment, we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we can show them that the Herald of Industria is not a monster they believe. Recommend levels 4 through 7. I think my characters are around level 4.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
I'm not worried.
What can they do? It's just talk. Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
All right. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition. As they believe. Right. Confirm. Wonder what's with the breach thing above it. Speak only the word. The fact that they want me to be a certain level tells me fighting's coming. Ooh, fancy.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Kill them? Negotiate with them?
They wish to protect the people from us? Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
I can read these plaques. For a small amount of experience. Beneath, scratched by a vandal, out his unfortunate hair. Yeah. No, an unrelated headache. Okay, so what is everybody at right now? Alright, everyone is at level 4, it seems. So we should be good. Let's explore a little bit. For all matters defensive concern, offensive intent, study of arts, material, and with sanction magical.
Not open today. Not until this fast is over, at least. Too many swords out.
Okay. This is really fancy. hear Marie?
You'll forgive if events are a little too flustered for commerce. Nothing personal, Inquisition.
Okay. What's with your weird mask? Can that fast travel somewhere else in the city? Some areas have multiple levels. Similar to. Okay. Alright.
This city is close to you, except for the Chantry and our Templars. They'll certainly take you.
Okay. Apples nearest the cafe are said to change their taste depending on whether one is walking toward or away from the gallows. Interesting.
Templars will help us, as they always have. No need for an
Inquisition. We don't require that sort of thing in Val Royeaux.
Val Royeaux. That's how you pronounce it.
Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more.
Uh-oh.
Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet, a wicked Konari sent to subvert the Maker's word.
We came here in peace simply to talk, and this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late.
Hi.
The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Whoa. Okay.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
What was that about? Saved me the trouble.
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement, raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet, you should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Templars, one of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did.
A staunch and loyal member of the Order. So loyal, he abandoned them for a false herald.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Wow.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Oh. That went poorly. You okay?
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Are you the Maker's chosen, as so many claim?
I don't know what's possible any longer. I suppose I might be.
Maker, help us. What if we have erred?
Yeah, what if you have?
It is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine. Her holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
Yeah.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do exactly?
Kill us?
Put aside his war against the mages and find common purpose against something much more dire. Obviously, he has other plans. With the knights vigilant slain at the Conclave, there is nothing more we can do.
Perhaps there is something we can do.
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I truly would. I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him, and yet more chaos.
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order.
Oh, great.
The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
Ever since our divine was murdered, toothless old fools are lost without her. What are
Is
the
what
Grand
they're saying
Clerics
real?
doing while the main
The
circles lie
Inquisition's
empty?
going to fix the hole in the sky?
We're going to give it a try, at least.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry is useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
Alright.
We want to help the Inquisition.
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, she is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
Alright.
Our Templars left. The Chantry promised they'd defend us.
So it's...
What's that?
What the hell?
An arrow with a message?
Find friends among the stunned and reeling.
Let's read through this. Scared me a little. Favors for friends. A message is attached, written in large, flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Val Royeaux. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and around the cafe, and you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. A poor drawing of the locations in the market is attached. Okay. Gallows Master, hold the hand. Alright, so I guess we'll work on that now. What's this?
My maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, maker, where is the comfort? Have you come to scavenge now that the divine lies cold? Whisper your cune against the chant? Leave me. My emptiness will not be borne by you. Maker, show me the light.
Okay.
The Templars didn't even touch you.
Nope.
I believe that
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Cordially invited to attend my salon held at the Chateau of Duke Bastien de Gilslaine. Yours, Vivienne de Fier, first enchanter of Montesmard, enchanter of the Imperial Court. Okay.
I am open to you and yours. I price at a premium for everyone, so don't assume it's because you're with the Inquisition. I expect my customers to know a rarity when they see it, just as I do.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Definitely in the rich side of town, aren't I? When I head back, I need to buy those parts for Bianca. Forgot to do that. More things to read. Third line overlay. Observe for strangeness or sound and static puppets behind glass. Just grabbing some extra experience here. Actually, you know, I expected a fight because they warned me about what level I should be at. I don't know. Anyway. What's this? Search the dock.
They left us. The Templars left us to the mages. Liars.
Searching for the red things and bringing a sword. Hi guys. Hello. There's a red thing over there.
We should search the area.
Stockings evolution. Tremors floating. Taste is off. Water birds die off. Restocking failed. Fish not fit. Do not consume. Red handkerchief. Folded around a key with a small, hasty scrawl. He lifted from drunk swearing about Harold. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
See if there's anything up here. Excuse me. I feel sorry for this lady. She obviously cares about what she believes in what she's saying, and that dude just decked her.
Open? Yes, as open as I can be. If you have a need for the well-cut or the sparkling, perhaps I can help. At the very least, we can appear like everything is normal. Yes.
Yes.
Open? Yes, as open as I can be. If you have a need for the well-cut or the sparkling, Chantry. Liars.
Templars let you walk? Templars? What in blazes?
Pleasure.
I'll read all this on my own time. You guys are free to
We
pause if
maintain
you
an
want to.
Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's orders. This has been received as you might expect.
Just what we needed.
Okay. I don't want to bore anybody by bogging everything down by reading. A different, simple script on the back of a stabled report marked with red paint. Thank you, friends, for helping good Lady Curious. Saw those who asked about the Herald enter third passage. Could not stay to see them exit.
Is there something you need?
Alright. Oh, excuse me. Where else am I searching? Here I is.
Why not?
God, there's so much to read in this game.
We shall see.
Speak only the word, sing only the chant. Then the Golden City is thine.
Will it matter?
Oh, yes.
Yes, thank you. And you?
I don't know.
Let's see. Up here? No. No. How do I get to the upper floors?
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the maker.
Do we?
These things said fast travel before. Maybe they're...
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the maker.
Here we go. A scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document stuffed into the hiding place in a large red sock. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss our best and serve new way. Scrub below and misspelled script. Herald go at time. Praise and dust. Take it together. The message reveal a time, path, and key to a location on the world map. Cool. More to read. About to level up just from reading alone. Pays to look for books. Let's go over here. Look for more stuff to read. We're paid from an unsigned diary. My weakness bids me not by chance to gaze upon the upper court where shadows of our final dance and wishes of my heart consort. Okay.
The Maker has revealed to me, as there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and He is our Maker.
Hello. What do you sell? A mystery box. No, thank you. Maybe when I have 10,000 gold to spare.
A pleasure.
All right, level 5.
Fine by me.
Let's, what are we gonna get? Alright, so this gives me Simon Jeremy, increasing guard and knocking them down is to break through their lines. This one is they can't kill what they can't hit. You get a bonus to your max guard. Sure. Okay. So whatever I had to do here, or whatever's here, was
Lord Seeker
done now.
may not think you're a threat, but he's not here right now.
Don't threaten me, okay? Not in the mood. I will bash your head in.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
So no more to do here. Thought there'd be more to do here. Ah, here we are. So I'm gonna do that. For now, let's do this. Find out about this Red Jenny and these people that are plotting against me. Hello.
It's the Inquisition's herald!
Well, they know who I was.
Ow. Okay. Thanks to them. How big is this place? Pretty big. Oh.
Herald of Andraste. How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
Actually.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
That's funny.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're well fit. Heard about your kind. Seeing's different. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
I needed to question him. No, I want to be nice to her. She seems funny.
Sure, why not? I glow. What's going on?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Okay.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
Because no breaches.
Crush. Anyone else? Splat.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
I'm a strange one.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I used them to help you. Plus arrows.
Sounds like she's offering spies.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Yeah.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that pish, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
She's an interesting sort. They who stand. She talks funny. But I think I understood what she was saying. Alright. Well, she's a rogue. So we'll take her for now. I like her, We'll go with these 3 for now. Inquisition needs breaches. Power 1. A longbow, too many breaches. What the hell does that mean? Did you steal their pants? Who steals pants? Why can't I break these outside of combat? Seems inconsistent. I like Sarah. She's an interesting sort. Kind of funny. Alright, let's go to the world map. And, still gotta find that. Was this the other person? Let's see. Journal, I'm guessing. Current quests. No. Return to Haven. Cannot contact the Templars. No. No. I don't know where that other quest is. The one where the guy said he was inviting me somewhere. Oh well. For now, we will return. I wanted to return to the hinterlands. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, let's get some ram meat, and we'll close this thing off with that. Now I got a archer. I could have used Varric and Bianca, obviously, but now they have Sarah. I could use her too. fur. Meat.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Right. Let's not forget this.
Fine work out there.
What's this?
Interesting.
That's true. This room allows you to unlock secrets of the heavens. Recreate the image of the constellation by collecting the stars without making the same lane twice. Okay. Oh, there's an image. I didn't even see that. There we are. It's a sword.
Well, that's it. Weird.
Where does this lead?
Okay. Just about out of time. Let's finish up here. It's an elf root. Letter. Let the fools in Radcliffe play the good mage as they always do. They know the truth. We know the truth. This world is ours to conquer, and even worthless peasants who threw a stone. Every Templar who glared in disappointment at our heroing deserves to know it. Follow the trail to the Witchwood and find your brothers. An unsigned letter, the scratched handwriting almost too sloppy to read. Interesting. Get it. Get it. Did you get it? Got it. And it dropped nothing. Oh. Ooh, more Drakestone. I needed that. Okay. Well, I'm going to continue hunting for ram meat while I'm here. I won't do anything else. I'll just hunt for ram meat and kill anybody that gets in the way. When we come back, we'll explore the hinterlands more and do more side quests here. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, have a good day and take care.